Instead of saying I deserve a salary promotion, I want to know, how do I meet your needs so much I get a raise? And it may well be that there's going to be a time lag. One of the things I advise my students when they go for jobs at companies is not to ask for a raise as much when you start, but ask for a raise next year. Because when you start, the money comes from last year's budget. Next year, it comes from next year's budget. And it's much easier for them to reallocate next year's budget, where the money hasn't been spent yet, than last year's budget. So I want to say, how do I meet your needs so much in the next 6 months or whatever that I get a raise? There's some point at which I might get a raise or a promotion. What does that look like? And the reason I'm asking is because I want to meet your standards, and I can't if I don't know what they are. That makes you reasonable. But once they tell you, they've set the standard, and they have to lie to your face, which is hard to do, to go back on it. So I want them to set the standard. I want them to set it for the future, if I can, and then I know what I'm aiming for. In terms of other companies, HR departments have a whole menu of intangibles they give to people, not just salary. They've got office, the type of office, they have type of work, they have location, they have type of mentor, they have loans, they have all kinds of stuff. And don't just limit it to a monetary discussion, because HR departments can give all kinds of things that don't cost them anything. And I tell people who ask for advice from me about this, if the most important two things you can do in going to a new company is work for the right person and get a guarantee for the right kind of work. Of course, that will be much more longer term in paying dividends. An extra $5,000 doesn't matter, doesn't even show up. And so that's what I want to negotiate for.